Hello, it's a beautiful day here in Manatee County. I'm Kevin Van Ostenbridge, Chairman of the Board of Manatee County Commissioners. One of the most important things we do as public servants is to keep the taxpayers of Manatee County informed and involved, and that's the purpose of this video today. Soon, your county commissioners will be heading up to Washington, D.C. to advocate for federal support for projects that will improve your quality of life here in Manatee County. Joining me will be my colleagues, James Satcher from District 1, Reggie Bellamy from District 2, Misty Servia from District 4, Vanessa Baugh representing District 5, and at-large Commissioners Carol Whitmore and George Cruz. Now let's get to work.
The North and East Manatee County regions have been blessed with the type of growth that brings higher income, better education, and more job opportunities. But with that growth, we all know, comes additional pressure on transportation services and traffic movement. That's why we're asking for nearly $40 million in federal funding to widen Fort Hammer Road from the Manatee River to US 301 and construct a second Fort Hammer Road bridge parallel to the overburdened existing bridge. That's going to nearly double the capacity of this essential north-south thoroughfare. This will not only offer an improved hurricane evacuation route, but will also serve as a reliever from day-to-day local traffic on I-75. Let's keep your daily commute moving forward safely and efficiently, so you can spend less time sitting in traffic and more time with your family.
Veteran homelessness is a growing issue in Manatee County, yet housing options and lasting transitional solutions are shrinking. Shared resources, long waiting lists, and a lack of county-designated veteran-specific housing has led to more veterans running out of alternatives. Manatee County leaders are requesting matching funds of $15 million for an all-inclusive wraparound facility and $3 million in annual operating costs for veterans who don't have anywhere else to go. This 50-50 partnership with the federal government is expected to provide temporary housing, mental health services, job training, and other resources which help to remove barriers to housing in one centralized location. It's time we confront this issue with a lasting solution that gives back to those who have put our lives before theirs.
From attracting and retaining employees and employers to freeing up funds within families' tight budgets, the positive benefits of proper affordable housing are many. Like much of Florida, Manatee County is not immune from the effects of the shortage of affordable housing. And while we've seen the immense benefits of the 4% and 9% federal tax credit programs, the truth is, it only scratches the surface. Manatee County supports legislation that expands the availability of affordable housing tax credits on a permanent basis that will help address the critical driver of inflation, skyrocketing rents. Let's lift people up by creating more affordable housing and bring down housing costs for America's working families and seniors.
Manatee deaths on Florida's East Coast is a growing cause for concern, and even though we are on the other side of the state, this issue should alarm us all. The Florida Wildlife Commission reports nearly 1,000 manatees died in 2021. That number is more than Florida's total number of any other year, and 2022 isn't looking much better either. Even more alarming is that estimates show that there are only 6,500 West Indian manatees remaining in the southeastern United States. The Manatee Protection Act would officially upgrade the West Indian manatee from threatened to endangered under the Endangered Species Act. Upgrading their status to endangered will not only require the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Services to refocus their attention on manatee population rehab, but also increase federal resources, including more funding and personnel. Let's protect the namesake of our great county and preserve their essential role in our ecosystem.
US 41 bisects the city of Palmetto and is traveled daily by 7 times Palmetto's total population. Subsequently, Palmetto pedestrians and bicycle fatality rates are significantly higher than the national average. That's why we're asking for nearly $15 million in federal funding that will create 7 safe, common sense connections between local schools, parks, and community activity centers. The rehabilitation and rescue of the Lincoln Tunnel under US 41 is a great example of just one of these vital and significant initiatives. Let's reconnect neighborhoods cut off by historic transportation investments and ensure new projects increase opportunity and promote access for everyone.
Thank you for the opportunity to share our federal legislative priorities with you. It's always been the goal of Manatee County to provide efficient, effective, and responsive government that's mindful of our natural environment. We encourage everyone to reach out to your respective congressmen and senators in support of these initiatives and quality of life measures. We feel the board's 2022 platform reflects the legislative priorities that will help us achieve our mission to make Manatee County a premier place to live, work, and play. Thank you for your time and consideration as together we move Manatee County forward.